what we're hearing is that time. She won by over 7 minutes.
Wow.
So Satume Kabede was second, Irene Cheptai was third, and they both ran 2:17. So 7-minute, win today for Ruth Chepngetich in that world record sub 2:10.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
And that margin of victory does not happen at World Marathon Majors because of the quality of the competition that is invited in. So to blow this pack away by 7 minutes is a testament to how historic this race actually was.
And you can't say anything about the Olympic hiccup or what have you, the people that may not be here, because this is a world record.
Right.
So it doesn't even matter. She was competing, as you mentioned, with herself and with the clock.
Well, the world of running is changing so much, and there are so many more runners out there now, which is really exciting all over. It's not just here in America where we see a lot of new runners. All over the world, we're seeing new runners. So yes, that's why we have so many at the Olympics, but also here at the majors.
It's so cool to see. And Amanda, great races by the two champions and even into the field. Although Catherine DeBurner was by herself, I think the next racer in was 2 minutes behind.
About 2.5 minutes behind for second and third place, which was Manuela Schar and Tatiana McFadden. I just found out that Susanna Scaroni had a flat at mile 3. So she and Catherine DeBurner had a plan that they were going to work together, try to break away early in the race, but Catherine DeBurner didn't need any help.
No. But I'm sad about Susanna because she's been neck and neck with Catherine, as close as anybody else has been to competing with her.
If there was anyone that was going to give Catherine a serious run for her money in this race, it was going to be Susanna Scaroni. So that is a big disappointment. They'll have to wait until next year for a rematch.
All right. Let's check in again with Alex Maragos. He's with our top U.S. women's finisher, Susanna Sullivan. Hey there, Alex.
Hey, Marion, and a personal best for Susanna Sullivan, 2:21.56. Congratulations on a wonderful race. How did you feel out there?
It was just a dream day out there. I'm like kind of still in shock, so I felt great until my quads went with like maybe 4 miles to go, but I believed I could do it, and I was thinking a lot about my coach and my husband those last couple of miles, because a year ago this time I couldn't run a step. I had a fractured kneecap, and they believed in me when they didn't really have a lot of reason to, so it was good for them the last 5 days or so.
What did you think about the Chicago course here? I mean, obviously a world record on the marathon side, obviously really fast. Oh yeah, world record, yes, for Ruth Chepngetich today, beating it by almost 2 minutes. What did you think about just the course and the pace and everything today in Chicago?
Yeah, the energy out there was amazing, and the crowds were just incredible. I teach 6th grade back in Virginia, and so some folks in the area know me as a teacher, so I'm hearing a lot of like Go Miss Sullivan and go teachers and stuff, and so that was pretty special. So.
When you said you come back obviously from injury, and when you set yourself up with such a great time and a personal best today, what do you think is next for you here? What's your next goal?
I don't know. I mean, I felt great through halfway, and the pace is a little ambitious, so I really feel like I'm still in the upswing, so I feel like there's faster times ahead, and I trust my coach can get me there. So.
Susanna Sullivan, our top American finisher, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Stefan, over to you.
Alex Maragos, good to see you. We're back here at the finish line watching some of these racers come across the line. I'm always struck every single year watching the faces of these athletes as they cross line. Some with pure joy, smiles, still have gas in the tank as they cross this line. Others, they had clearly given absolutely everything to get to this point here. The exhaustion, just the relief of being done with this race. Now they're coming across, finishing their race here and starting to cool down and try to ice down those muscles that they need to. The medical team is already on standby here at the finish line as well. One point I wanted to make when Ruth Chepngetich came across the line, Kerry Pinkowski was standing here at the line, the race director, there to basically scoop her up in his arms, give her a big hug to celebrate. And then he turned over towards us here in the broadcast booth, and he flashed 2 fingers like this, almost I thought the V for victory, very Winston Churchill-like. No, he was saying 2. We have 2 world records right here in Chicago. So this has been a very exciting day for all of these athletes, and a very exciting day for all of us watching here in Chicago. Marion, back to you.
Yeah, you had the best seat in the house, my friend. You got to see a world record finish. I mean, I have to say, Andy, what was it like for you to see this?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it at first. I mean, we're watching the clock, we're watching her run, and trying to figure out, is this going to happen? And as you mentioned, it was about 2 minutes between the world record time and the time that Ruth Chepngetich came across the line. So I think we were all stunned, we were all surprised, and we were all elated to see her finally cross the line and win this race.
Great to see, especially after what we've heard about her training and how, you know, how she's really taken charge of her own racing. It's such an inspiring story. Stephen Holt down there at the finish line. We'll get back to you shortly. Thanks so much. And gosh, I have to say thanks to everybody for putting on a fantastic race. And we appreciate the Abbott drone footage. It is absolutely stunning to see the racers on Wacker Drive. This is one of the prettiest parts of our city, and this is a very pretty city. Go live life to the fullest like Abbott. We'll be back with more of the 46th running of the Bank of America Chicago Marathon.
For runners. You can see behind me, people are rounding 18th Street. Some are starting to slow down. They're stopping for water. They need a little bit of food. But others, you can see they're fist pumping. They are hyped. And they are getting a lot of that energy from this crowd. People have been out here since dark, lining this street and making sure they are showing up for the runners. One of those people is Danielle. She's a Chicagoan out here cheering on her friends. Danielle, describe Pilsen. Describe what it's like out here.
Pilsen is the best place to be. We're out here with Venato's Running Club right on